Disorder, mess, everywhere. I realized it's no wonder I was stuck in these unproductive phases where I wouldn't do anything because my room was a wreck. Keeping a tidy and organized space is a need if you want to stay motivated.
Organize my backpack with me.
Used to keep my handbags in place, and it keeps them from falling over on top of each other. Next is this handbag display stand with adjustable height, this acrylic sunglasses organizer that fits 12 pairs of sunnies, a velvet lined 5-drawer jewelry organizer, and these stackable shoe organizers that give you 50% more storage space. And last are these S-hooks that you can use to organize your jeans. Comment shop below for links or link in bio to shop.
Company storage solutions you didn't know you needed. These skinny cabinets are game-changing. It perfectly stores cleaning supplies, toilet paper, and takes up no space. I think this would be great in a narrow hallway. I'm using a bread box to tackle this corner of vitamins in the kitchen. Adding a dolly inside allows me to see everything. This would also be perfect for snacks. And here's another version in my bathroom. Concealed storage will make a space look so clean and give you peace of mind because everything has a spot now. It makes cleaning so fast. And these are all from Yamazaki Home, which I'll link in my storefront.
Day 1 of cleaning my disgusting apartment floors, which leave our feet black even after we mop. Swept. First mop. Second mop. Only from 2 mops of water. Wet Swiffer after 2 mops. Regret. Dry Swiffer after dry Swiffer. What the End of today result.
So I'm cleaning my room again. It didn't even take a week for it to get completely cluttered again. But lately one of my frogs died, so I didn't want the other frog to be alone, so I got him a friend. When my new baby arrived, he was a fat and big frog since he was already 16 years old. But some days ago I couldn't find the other frog and looked everywhere. Turns out frogs are cannibals, and the new big frog ate the smaller one.
Gonna take off 2 purses. I just got this on Amazon and I am so excited to organize it. I'm gonna take all of my body sprays out of the drawer. Three body washes. It's also gonna fit my lotions. I love this organization so much better.
I'm just playing.
Reading moldy. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my God. Hello, hello.
My partner is on his first stag do this weekend, so come and join me on a speed clean. I absolutely love having the house to myself just to make sure that I can give everywhere a good reset. Starting off strong with putting a wash load on, giving the kitchen a good freshen up as well because I just feel like it's never ending. Loading up the dishwasher and putting that on. This next task I always forget to do, so I'm going in strong with giving all the appliances a wipe down today. I do need to eventually give the washing machine a deep clean because I haven't done it and it's been more than a month. And then there's nothing better than taking everything off the sides and giving them a disinfect with my favourite scent of Zoflora, the tulip and peach blossom. Oh, it smells unreal. I just hoovered the kitchen and then that was that done. Using my last bit of energy just to hoover the stairs down, another job that I've put off for a while. And finishing off strong with some carpet foam. Happy Saturday, everyone.
My bikinis are so organized now. I don't know what any of them are.
As a professional organizer, I would never organize Alex's swim drawer like that because she's never going to be able to maintain it. It looks so pretty, but you can tell in the video she's literally scared to touch the drawer, but she needs to also pick out a bikini and decide which one she wants to wear. So what would I use? Bikini organizing bags. They separate and organize each one of your swimsuits so you can just pull out the bag instead of messing up an entire drawer. The best part is you just shove your bikini into the bag. There's no pretty fold to maintain it. It's the easiest organizing solution for people who are not professional organizers. I don't even want to fold my bikinis into like a crazy origami. Pack of 10, they're sold on my website. Alex, I need to gift you these. You would be obsessed.
A 20-something that doesn't have your shit together often means letting one aspect of your life fall apart so other parts can flourish. I'm not proud to admit self-care is the thing I chose to sacrifice.
Things have clearly not been great for me.
And I, like most people, didn't realize how bad things had gotten until one day I looked at the stack of pistachio shells on my desk like, ew. In my defense, it's so young adulthood to gradually accept bad habits as routine until one day it hits you like, oh my god, I'm literally mentally ill. I've always been a messy person. Okay, but maybe this time you guys were right. Maybe it is the overworking, sedentary, bed rot lifestyle combination that brought me from clutter to hoarder.
It's like a to-do list from 2013. Obviously garbage, but what if one day I want to know what I was doing when I was 14?
But I'd hate to be a complainer that doesn't actually do anything about it. So with TikTok as my witness, I'm dedicating my summer to a life reset, and cleaning my room is just the first step.
Det är dags för en till extremstädning. Jag, Auri och Matilda städar i en stad i Sverige. Som ni ser så mår den här personen inte bra. Och vi är här för att göra det vi kan för den här personen. Och ni brukar gilla de här videorna så jag tänker att jag lägger upp dem denna gången också. Det stora jobbet i detta är egentligen att samla ihop allt skräp. Det tar väldigt lång tid och det blir väldigt många sopsäckar. Vi samlar panten och sen ställer vi den så att folk kan ta de som behöver. Och vi hittade väldigt många trevliga överraskningar när vi gjorde det här. Jag räknade inte hur många sopsäckar detta blev, men det blev väldigt många. Och jag har väldigt mycket material, det här är bara vardagsrummet. Så det kommer givetvis komma fler delar. Så jag hoppas att ni är taggade på det. Jag är helt slut så nu ska jag vila och så ses vi igen om någon dag med en till video.
Hey guys, I'm a new fidget account and I used to collect fidgets until about October of 2021. So in this video, you're going to see I have quite the collection. So yeah, I'm going to transfer my fidgets from that garbage bag to these two organizers. I have so much in here. I have to get all of these fidgets out. So here's my entire fidget collection. Now it's time to start organizing this giant pile. I'm going to start off with the cart and I'm going to put all my poppets up here. I sorted all of these poppets and I still have all of these left. I finished the first row, now I'm going to go to the second row and put all my dimples and the rest of my poppets. I found this basket in my room and I put all my dimples and simple dimples in here. I finally finished the second level and now it's down to the third one. On this one, I'm going to try to fit all my jumbo poppets and stress balls. I wasn't able to put all my giant poppets in here, but I did fit all my stress balls. I also put all of my mochis in this little attachment that goes on the side of my cart.
Don't let these aesthetic videos fool you. This bathroom was a nightmare to organize. Where do I even start? I took out my old storage rack and I got this little drawer set off TikTok because I thought it would fit here perfectly, and guess what? It didn't fit. So I picked it up to maneuver it in and place it down. Thankfully it fit, but then we ran into another issue. It's not functional. My other idea was to throw it on the other side of the bathroom so that the drawers can open freely. This thing was like 60 pounds. The drawers were flying out of it, but I finally got it into place, and then the dryer door wouldn't open. At this point, I was done. I put it back in the original spot, and now enjoy the ASMR.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my very small perfume collection. Today I'm going to be reorganizing my fragrances. I decided to move my shelves to the other side of the room, and I added some new furniture pieces. Yes, I have a lot of fragrances, but I'm a collector. This is what I do, this is what I love, and this is what my heart desires. I wear fragrances 2 to 3 times a day. No, that does not mean that I'm trying to mask body odor. Yes, fragrances do expire, but with proper care, you can get 5 to 10 years out of it. And baby, I wear my fragrances. I love to smell good, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And no, I didn't steal these. I've purchased them with my own money, and I've also had the luxury of working with some of my favorite fragrance brands, and that's on Black Girl Luxury. Purr.
Clean my extremely messy kitchen with me. I fixed this big mess in less than an hour, which was really fast considering that I am also a big mess and haven't fixed myself yet in 22 years. Wary look at that.
Arriba.
But honestly, I thought downloading TikTok would be my death sentence since I already spent way too much time on Instagram. But then I found Clean Talk morning routines and all that fun stuff and got kinda obsessed. Now I actually have fun cleaning, filming and building a routine. Your kind and funny comments also motivate me a lot. Here I sort out bottles to bring them to the store and get my juicy fanned money. Cleaning all this took me today, so I hope that I can post a part 2 in today's where my kitchen is super clean.
Кстати, вот этот очиститель для унитаза мне понравился меньше, чем Бреф. Но рекомендую его тем, кому не нравится яркий запах от очистителей для унитаза.
I wanted to organize and umph my room, so I got a new vanity. Don't ask why I got black. I thought it was going to be better because the makeup won't go on it, but you can see the dust. That's the only bad part. I wanted to organize my makeup, and I got this makeup organizer, and you know where I got it from? Walmart. And I actually got other things for my room from there. I wish I checked here before going to other places. But anyway, I didn't know how to measure this, so I just got this. Had to play a little Tetris. Then I started organizing, and I've been actually wanting to do this for a while because my makeup would just be in my makeup travel bag, and I would take my whole makeup everywhere I go. But now, you know, I could select. Whenever I sit, my makeup is just right there. Everything just feels so organized. And I had to wash my makeup brush because that was overdue. Then after it dried, I put it in my vanity. And then I also wanted to get new jewelry organizer because mine is the one that just kind of hangs, and I wanted something like a drawer. So I went to Target. I found this gem. This is the perfect size because now I can buy more jewelry. And if you're wondering, I get most of my jewelry from En Route or I thrifted. And now I got some room to build my jewelry collection.
It's fucking time to clean this depression room. It started to smell 6 months ago, lols. I haven't cleaned it in over a year. I can't believe I live like this. Depression is real. The carpet is so stained, OMG. The bathroom was arguably the worst. Wipe. I am kind of a hoarder, lol. Vroom. So much better. Trash. Donations.
Day 9 of moving into my new house. Today I worked on organizing the fridge. I got all of these little fridge bins and this drink dispenser, which is really cool, but it pissed me off because I was too stubborn to wait till my fiance came home to put it together, and I'm weak and had to use a water bottle just to like snap everything into place, but I got it. It took so long, but I got it. I got the fridge cleared out, got everything wiped down, then got all of our food into these little bins. Then I went to put in the drink dispenser and realized that I'm not only weak, but also stupid because I didn't measure it at all and it did not fit at all. It only fit on the bottom shelf and then the fridge wouldn't close, but it took me so long to put together. I was determined to make it work. I just switched the top and bottom shelf and thankfully it did work, but I got everything else in the fridge just kind of put into place. I was planning on organizing the entire rest of the kitchen today too, but it took me all day just to do this. Oh, I also got this drink dispenser. An egg dispenser, which is really cool. It's really fun. I've been playing with it. But yeah, I didn't get anything else in the kitchen organized because it took me all day to do this, but I love how it turned out, so it's okay.
I hired maids to come clean my room. As a Roblox streamer, my room gets really messy sometimes, so I decided to finally hire some maids. This is before the cleaning. They even brought their own vacuum. That'll be helpful. They're already hard at work. She's doing a great job of cleaning my room. They did make me pay extra because they said it was very messy. However, I'm finally getting rid of this chair, so if you're driving by my house and you see this on the street, go ahead and pick it up. It's all yours. My bathroom's all clean now. Look at this. They even got rid of that little orange circle in my toilet. I kind of want it back though. I might purposefully create one again. Who knows? We'll see. Anyway, here comes the moment of truth. Are you ready to see my room clean? And voila! Look at this. It's like walking into a brand new house. It doesn't even feel like my room anymore. It feels like I'm living in a fever dream where I never existed. Look, they even put a trash bag in. I don't use trash bags, but who knows? Maybe I will now. I guess you gotta wait and find out. Now, this looks pretty good so far, so stay tuned. I don't know where we're gonna go from here. Maybe we'll go outside.
guys, we're here in my office and I cleared out all of my office drawers because we're gonna reorganize them. I picked up these drawer organizers and I love them because they have little stickies at the bottom. For the first bin, I'm going to stock some of my favorite gel pens. The second bin are these mechanical pencils. Then we're going to stock it with these rainbow pencils. I'm going to take this small organizer and place it right on top. I found these super cute cookie pencil sharpeners. So this big bin, I'm going to stock it with my favorite highlighters. For the last bin, I'm going to add in corrective tape, which are these cute little milk cartons. I'm actually going to add another small bin on top of the mechanical pencils. I'm going to stock it with this macaroon eraser set. Okay, last bin, just adding in some paper clips. Okay, last bin is done. This is what everything looks like. It's so cute. I'm done with the first drawer. We'll do the next in part 2.
I swear, after a trip, you either unpack right away or you let your luggage just sit there for a solid week or two. Of course, my plan was to unpack right away, but our flight got delayed so late that when I got home at like midnight, I knew that was not gonna happen. So today, my husband took the kids to the pool and I did not mind at all turning on some TV and unpacking and doing just a couple of things around the house. I started just leaving like this little travel bag packed most of the way for trips. And we love anything that saves space. So these suitcases are amazing. I then started doing some laundry. I'm definitely behind on laundry for the week, so we've got a lot to catch up on. I needed some water because I was like sweating at this point. Don't ask me why. I haven't vacuumed my couch in like forever, but the other day I noticed it needed it so bad. So I just vacuumed that, and then I fluffed the pillows. Sitting on this couch after you fluff it feels like sitting on a cloud. I am obsessed. This probably makes me so weird, but I am like fascinated at how much dirt I can get up off of like a floor or rug. And so this wasn't too bad, honestly, for this rug and couch, but upstairs, you're gonna die. It was absolutely disgusting. I vacuumed the playroom, and my daughter's room for some reason was really bad. And don't worry, I just bought these shoes and I've only worn them inside because I already know that's gonna be a comment. Maybe most of the dirt came from the stairs because these were so bad too. I love that this vacuum kind of lets me like walk around with it and use it on the stick. This was, oh my gosh, y'all, like this is so bad. I swear we clean. I have no idea what's going on here. I think everything is just so much dirtier since we're home more for summer, and then we're always on the go. We have friends over, all those things. At this point, I heard the garage door open, so that's about all we have time for today, but I'm happy. I feel productive, and I feel like we got a lot done.
Depression, anxiety, ADHD, and all around just being a mother took a toll on me this holiday season. And while I kept up with all of the holiday things, I did not keep up with the living space around me. So let's fix that. Let's start with the underneath cabinets, and this is what it looked like beforehand.
Every Wednesday I set a 1 hour timer and I see how much I can get done around the flat in that time. It is a lifestyle at this point. But giving myself one little baby hour in the middle of the week where I just get on with it and I'm not allowed to procrastinate has honestly made my life so much better. For one, I do very much see this as an Olympic sport, and every week I'm trying to beat my personal best. Okay, I'll admit, breaking one of my favourite straws while aggressively unloading the dishwasher was not my best work. But you win some, you lose some. Reloading the dishwasher with a smidge less aggression. And now a task I cannot put off any longer. My fridge absolutely humdingalings. Taking out what I think are the offending areas and washing them properly in the sink. Ooh, that is definitely dried up milk on there. No wonder the stench has been sending me west every time I look for a snack. I'd normally edit this really smoothly, but just know those shelves are getting banged left, right and centre when you're trying to take them out. Also, I'm lazy cleaning the rest of the shelves because I'm just not in the mood for a shower trying to do them in the sink. Fridge clean done in record time. That is something I'd normally make a way bigger deal about, probably give it its own video, but do you know what? I just couldn't be asked. Just wanted to get it done as quickly as possible. And it's inspired me. I think every week I'm going to try and include one of those cleaning jobs that you always put off, but in reality, it doesn't even take that long. Well, here we go again. Time to clean my sofa, and I've not actually done it with surf disinfectant for a while. Somebody asked me to try a different pattern, so I've tried to go for like a checkered vibe, and I'm just going to tell you now, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But we're against the clock and there are no time for redos, so we're going to have to live with it. Luckily, it will only be there until I decide to plonk my ass on it. And my ass is drawn to that sofa like a moth to a flame, so we shall not be waiting long. Oh, whose idea was it to put the timer over there and then mop? Risking a bin run with a mere 5 minutes to go, but I'm back and we've still got 2 minutes. Time's up, goodbye.
When I was a kid, I was constantly overwhelmed by cleaning my room, so I made up a game to help me. I would throw an object, and whatever the object landed next to, I would pack away those things, and then I would throw the object again. Today, I felt super overwhelmed by how messy my room had gotten and did not know where to start, so I decided to play the game. This game is the only thing that would ever get me to clean my room as a kid. I think it's an effective game because by throwing the object, it's taking away that choice of where to start. I was diagnosed later in life, so it was really interesting to look back on the strategies I used to use as a kid to get stuff done. Using my phone to record myself cleaning my room also helped because it meant I wasn't distracted by my phone. Whenever I clean my room, I make sure I have a basket of stuff that needs to go in other areas of the house. I do this because it means less little piles of stuff in my room to go away and less overwhelm. And it means I can just carry this one thing around the house, putting stuff away, rather than going back to my room a million times. Some of the stuff I've been meaning to put away for months. Stuff that I need to put in my car, I put with my keys, so I make sure I don't forget and that it doesn't end up back in my room. Thankfully, it's a warm day here in Australia, so I was able to hang up my bed sheets, which I've been meaning to do for a really long time, and I knew that they would dry in the time that I still had motivation to get them back onto my bed. I ended up having the day off today, so I had time to get 2 loads of washing done, and to be honest, I only hung out this second load because of this video. And here is the finished product.
Let's restock my pantries. First up are the candy dispensers. The candy in them is still good, my kids are just tired of it, so I'm taking what's left to my nieces and nephews. The new candy they picked to replace it with are these Nerds gummy clusters and some mini M&Ms. All the containers I'll be using can be found in my Amazon storefront. Up next are candy bars and then some donuts and cakes on Lazy Susans. This package from Takis came right in time for my restock. They recently launched a new flavor called Buckin' Ranch and I couldn't resist trying them right away. I like to organize larger bags of chips and boxed items in these baskets. These cookie jars are a new find and I'm in love with how fresh they keep whatever you put in them. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for the snack choices, but it's fine because social media isn't a real place. TikToker Nara Smith makes everything she gives her kids from scratch, even cereal, and everyone in her comments complains about how long it takes and makes jokes that her kids are starving while they're waiting on her to prepare these things that she could have bought from the store. Meanwhile, those same people leave her video to come to mine to tell me that I'm going to give my kids diabetes for doing exactly what they just suggested to her. You cannot win on the internet, and that's why I don't even try. I just laugh and keep it moving. But back to this restock. I only needed to refill 2 of my jars, and then it was time to put everything into my second pantry. The 2 closed doors at the bottom I just used for overstock, and that's it. Here's the finished results. Bye!
What the devil are you up to right now? Because I'm setting a 1 hour timer and I'm seeing how much cleaning I can do in that time. Whoops, just clocked that I accidentally set it for 45 minutes, not an hour, and I can't do basic maths in a rush, so I've denied myself 2 vital minutes. But it's fine because I am here to show you that 58 minutes is a lot of time to get stuff done if you just get on with it. Video cards in my memory box, which is obviously a shoebox. Oh, annoying. I should have put that sheet that was drying there under my bed before I made it. I'm just going to shove that in there and do that later. There's method to the madness in this utility room, okay? Remember my beloved catfish case? Well, when I was doing my makeup the other day, I lifted it up and the whole internal organ thing came out. I'm usually mere moments from a meltdown when I'm doing my makeup as it is, so I was not in the mood to deal with it at the time, but I am now, so I'm just giving everything a little wipe and shoving it all back in. We left a man behind. Okay, we are back to the regular cleaning that I do daily, unloading the dishwasher and wiping down the sides. By the way, one of the reasons that I do this and set this timer is because I want to spend less time cleaning and more time doing things I enjoy, like doom scrolling. And one video format I will not skip is this one. I also love it when you tag me, so keep them coming because I watch them all. Well, if my dining table ain't cosplaying as a dumping ground once again. Has anyone noticed I do this really bizarre thing where I literally balance on one leg? Girl, if you wanted to be a ballerina, you shouldn't have quit when you were like 5. It has been brought to my attention that sofa lines are completely pointless because they go when you sit on them, and I highly recommend, if you feel that way, just not doing it. But I also make my bed just to get in it again, so I'm going to continue doing things that bring me peace. And when I'm sitting at my dumping ground and working and I look over at that sofa looking all cute, it could almost bring a tear to my eye. We are rapidly running out of time, but I'm not in the business of wasting a single minute, so I'm going to get in the bathroom and take this wash load off because the one that's in the washing machine will need to go on there. Okay, the timer beat me today. I still have socks to pair. Goodbye.